Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Polygon Matic chart, which has continued to hold above a key area of resistance at around the $1.05 mark, and at the time of this recording we have lost the 20-day MA, and that means here on the 4-hour chart the 20-day MA is acting as resistance. And the good thing is that Polygon Matic has continued to obey the Elliot structures. And before I get further into the technical analysis, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you my next target areas and also the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. And you can see that after making our low at around the $0.74 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot structures, where I'm terming this as the first wave to the upside. Then we have seen a retracement to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2, and I believe whatever we are seeing over here could be the start of the formation of that wave 3 before we can expect a wave 4 and then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5, and getting to see whether the second wave has done the minimum that we expect a wave 2 to do by connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. The minimum retracement in the formation of that wave 2 was between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, and you can see we retrace back into that target area, so a reaction of the fib level 0.382 and started a very nice bounce to the upside in what we can term as the formation of that wave 3, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 using a trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $1.4173 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Polygon Matic to do. And once we see the formation of that wave 3, then we can expect a wave 4, then a wave 5 to continue pushing even higher to complete a larger Elliot wave count 3 that is here on the 4-hour chart. And that is what is giving me the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Polygon Matic chart, because you can see from these low prices that we had been trading within, that is back to around the $0.32 mark, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that had been obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in yellow, having the wave 5 making its peak at around the $1.3 mark, and also completing a larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the high for that first wave, we started a corrective structure in what I'm terming as the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, where you can see that I have this ABC corrective structure giving us a low at around the $0.74 mark. And after seeing that low in what I'm terming as the low for the higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever we are seeing right now could be the start of a larger Elliot wave count 3. And for us to have enough confirmation that we are back in the formation of this larger Elliot wave count 3, we need to manage to break above the wave 1 high, and that is at around the $1.3 mark, which is within this dotted line that I have here on the charts. So a break above that dotted line, that would mean that we are regaining our impulsive nature in the formation of this wave 3, and there are chances of fully maximizing the target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, which we can get using the trend based Fibonacci, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $2.3159 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect that wave 3 to the upside to do before we can expect a wave 4 and then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5. So that is what I'm expecting on the short-term scenarios. And we also have a chart pattern that is in formation over here that could trigger a bit of a corrective structure to the lower side. And if I draw it out, we have it right here where I'm connecting the tops. So because the chart pattern is a double top, we can first connect these tops like that, and you can see right here we saw this impulsive move to the upside right here, giving us the first top. Then we have seen the formation of the neckline, then the second top, and there are chances of continuing to push even lower to give us a breakout to the lower side. And to give you the minimum target area of the breakout, we can get the height between the tops and the neckline, and then place it below the neckline, and that gives me a minimum target area back to around the $0.9943 mark. So in case we continue pushing even lower, there are chances of seeing a breakout out of this chart pattern, which could take us back to around the $0.997 mark. And if such a move plays out, then we can have a different Elliot wave count here on this chart, and I'm also expecting those key areas of support at around the $1.05 mark and the $1 mark to give us the support for us not to continue pushing even lower and get below the $1 mark. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 45 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3. And in case we see a trend reversal to the lower side, that movement will still be supported here on the RSI. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, fully supporting lower prices here on the Polygon Matic chart. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.